Hey everybody, welcome. Got a little tutorial for you on the Lightmagic 3.3 Studio version. I think a couple of the previous versions say 3.0 at the top, but you'll have the indication of the Pro version will be anything below this box, right? So if I just added a few lights, you can see that this is how the Pro version looks. The basic version doesn't look like that. It's quite basic, in fact. You just have lights with basic controls, and then you've got the Pro 2023 version, and then the Custom Studio Kit, which is ever growing. And the Custom Studio Kit comes with this little box right here. So I can actually select all lights, which you can only do in the Pro and the Studio version, and just delete them, kind of clean my scene up. So now in this version, I didn't have the button active previously, so download it again if you already got it. And you can add a 3-point light to any mesh, and then it's going to instantly register all those lights. Now here's the kicker for this, just so you have an operational idea of what's going on. And like I said, this will grow with a lot more options, but for right now, there's loads and loads of things you can do with this. So if I come in here and I grab this, well, actually, let me grab the lights here, and then of course I can change the size, and I can change whatever it's going to look like and the light intensity and so on. Now from here, I want to add tri-lamp back, and the cool thing is this is a function of position and location and rotation. Okay, so this gives you your position. So if I come in here, double click that, right arrow, press 1, that's position 1. So if I press G on this and move it over and click here again, I'll call this position 2. And I can switch between these positions for lighting, so I can kind of see what's going on. And it gives you an option to kind of group a number of different lights, and you can then, of course, find out what you've got. You've got your tri-lamp back right here, and you kind of minimize this out. But once you see what you've got, you don't have to worry about it. You can see it there. Now, what you'll see over here is it did not change the name here. Okay, so it's still the same thing. So if you want to change it, you could change it over here and label it. Now, if I wanted to have a rotation to kind of match this, then I could actually add the position of the cube originally. I'll rotate it on the Z just a little bit because maybe I like this angle of my model a little better. And I'm going to add the cube for that too. If I wanted to, I can come in here and grab this nomenclature here, control copy, come here, put like a little hyphen, enter, and that's that. Double click here, copy, double click here, right arrow a little bit so I don't mess it up, and that's back 2, right? So now I can check the position here on 2 and 2 here. So then if I want to go back to tri-lamp 1 and see what that looks like, well, I can bring cube tri-lamp back 1 back over as well and get that, and then switch between them. Like I said, this just grows and grows and grows. There's tons and tons of different things you can do. And if you had a position for something like this, you can add anything you want. So you can add the plane in, and maybe you just want the plane because it's going to reflect a little better. You can add the second plane in there and rename that plane position 2, whatever you want to call it. And then you can change all these different things as you go. So I just want to give you guys a quick overview of that function. Remember, you can add tri-lights to things here much easier because tri-light add is not going to be in this function. It's just the way Blender is written. It's not really in there. It's a separate thing. So it's like mesh primitives versus custom. Okay. So yeah, and forgot that you can select all lights. Super cool. Let me just delete that collection. So if I select all lights, don't forget, you can instantly add all of your lights to a folder and organize them. That is in the Pro version and in the Studio version. Thanks for watching, guys, and go pick up the add-on if you don't have it. See you guys in the next tutorial lesson.